excited because I am so freaking excited to try these new blush sticks. Oh, need a maneuver. Let's do that. That's a bit better. How is everybody today? We're gonna try the new blush sticks, and like, I'm beyond excited, like so freaking excited to try these. And also I need new bras, so if you guys can recommend, I don't want like the ones that cut across the boob, because I've got saggy old mum boobs and I need some new ones that can actually hold my boobs up correctly. So if you got any recommendations, let me know, because came out in Big D, they just don't go. Maybe I just need to go for a different cut, and I don't know. I've got a new primer, and although I've still got some of my primer left, I really want to try this. Now, apparently, this one here, you really don't need much, where the other one I probably go a little bit more extreme with. This is the mattifying face primer, but it's also hydrating. So, look at that packaging. I love anything that looks glorious, that looks good. Oh, okay. So, I'm going to do kind of 2 pumps. I need that much. It's still got that silky texture to the other one. It's more like a serum feeling. It's very wet feeling. I'm gonna need a little bit more because I put too much on my forehead and on my face. And apparently with primer, so I've been told, it is better to pat into your skin rather than squish it all around. But I feel like I don't get enough. It has got a little bit more of a tacky feeling to it compared to our other brands. Like, definitely has that tackier feeling. I got a new Prime and Set powder spray because I'm nearly out, but there is still some left in there. But I knew that I was going to need one soon, so I thought I'd might as well top up while the sale is available in there and ready to rock and roll, because I know that those sales just don't come around very often when it comes to the foundation and complexion, and I wanted to make sure that I got what I needed when I needed it. The other thing I noticed the other day when I was doing that half face is that when I did this half of the face straight after the primer, like it still held really well, but this side of the face looked a lot smoother. So I feel like if you give the primer a little bit more time before you put on your foundation, it actually looks better. I'm wondering if that's just a general thing. I'm going to Google it. Anyway, how are we? What are we doing tonight? It's dinner time. We just had spaghetti bolognese for dinner, which was delicious. And my daughter's idea, funny enough, and she hates spag bowls, so that was a bonus. We are going to use the blush sticks. Where are you? Cinema latte. I'm going to use the blush sticks, and the vote came in and people want to see the frosted grape. So I'm going to use the frosted grape for eyes, lips, and cheeks. And then this is the other color. This is apricot, and it's so damn pretty. They're so creamy and just luxurious. Like, you can see the swatches that I did earlier. It's so pretty, and I'm going to try this one tomorrow. But I did a vote in my stories of which one people wanted to see, and it was definitely the frosted grape was a overall winner. So we're going to do frosted grape. Oops. That's not frosted grape. Where are we? Oh, cinnamon latte. Frosted grape is here. This one's, I'm all for purples. I love purples. So this one here is really pretty. I love that one. So we're going to use it for our eyes and our blush and our lips. I swear, if you have not tried these, it's a really good time to try them. They last forever. But not only that, you still have a lover guarantee, and these are going to last forever, but they're also so creamy. They're anti-wrinkle. They're filled with shea butter, avocado oil, like all the good stuff. It is so damn good. Okie dokie. Serum foundation. That's the first thing that we're starting off with. Serum foundation is still probably one of my favorites. It's really, really hard because I really love the powder and I really love the spray and I really love the BB. But it really depends on the day on what I kind of want. The serum foundation, I love. It's easy and really like not complicated to apply. Hey Estelle, how are you? The BB cream's really nice because it's lightweight. This serum foundation, you can definitely get a fuller coverage, which is really nice. Powder foundation is great if you have oily skin. If you suffer from oily skin, but you don't want to dry out your skin with traditional powders, then the powder foundation is definitely for you. So I'm just putting on a Kabusha brush. Super duper easy, super lightweight. You can get light, medium, and full coverage with this as well, which is really handy. So if you want a light coverage, you go like 2 to 3 drops, and that will still cover your whole face. If you want a medium coverage, you'll go 5 to 6 drops. If you want a full coverage, then you just basically push that button down, fill up the whole dropper, and use that whole dropper for a full coverage. So it's very, very doable and it won't look cakey. It'll still look really, really nice. So we start off with splotching it on your face so that you get a really even tone all over your face. Because otherwise, if you start swiping up here and down here, you're not going to have enough product over here and you're going to have too much on the side. So splotch it all over. Avoid the eye area because you really do want that concealer and all those ingredients on the eye. It helps depuff your eyes and it also helps brighten your eyes as you wear it. Blend it down your neck a little bit. Who remembers the days when we were teenagers and we would have like the foundation lines? Like they were the days, and colors that were way too dark for us. Oh, look how well that blends out. Like so easy. My perfect bundle, like I've just launched a new bundle in my website, and it's the serum foundation, the spray foundation, the serum foundation, the set and prime spray, and it's got one blush stick. You can pick your color and the pocket palette. It's literally then you've got like 3 different eye looks. You've got your foundation, you've got your setting spray. This is a primer and a setting spray as well, which makes it so much easier. And you have contour. You've literally got contour, you've got eyes, you've got lips, you've got everything. Don't freak out by that color. I like to go a little bit darker, especially when I'm using the setting spray. So you grab a dry sponge, your setting spray, which is a set and prime, and you just spray that sponge, make sure it's dry, and then just start blending that foundation out. What it's going to do is just even out that tone of the foundation, smooth it out, make it literally look like skin. And if you want to be color matched, do ask. Now, a lot of people freak out when I do my foundation because this is a lot lighter. I normally mix organza and scarlet. I've just got scarlet on right now. But the thing is that a lot of people get it wrong. Got a frog in my voice. Is that people match their foundation to their face. And what you end up having is this really dark colored face, and then your neck under here is really, really light and it looks two-toned. So you need to actually match to your neck. That is my hot tip. So when you're going to look at foundation or when I color match you, I actually specifically look at your neck, whether you suit gold, whether you suit silver, whether you burn, whether you tan, like all those things. I definitely could have added a little bit of organza to this too. I normally do, but that's okay. Contour's gonna even this out. We'll put a little bit of bronzer over top. You're probably wondering, why do I brush it on when I'm just going in with the sponge? The brush, I really want to get that tone all over my face and really quite even. But the sponge really just blends it out really beautifully and makes it more skin texture. You can also use your hands and warm it up in your hands. Also, this lighting is probably going to give it off that it's a little bit lighter. And it's not. Okie dokie, so we've done our base. It's like when you zoom in, like it's actually a really good color on me. It is, I promise. Contour, we are going to go in with the Pocket Palette. If I can find it. There it is. So this is the bundle. So you get the serum foundation, you get the set and prime spray. So the set and prime, you can spray your face first, put the serum foundation on top, and then you will go in and use the spray with your dry sponge. I'm just going to blend this out a little bit more. More around my lips. And up here. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Okay, contour. So you just tap it. Now, most people will always do their contour around the face here, but it does depend on your face shape, on where you place it on the forehead. So if you've got a round face, then you're going to place it around here and down, like a half C. If you have a more diamond face, then you're going to place it up here and then still here. If you have a square face, then you're just going to place it here and then down here. If you've got more of an oval face, which is what my face is, then you're going to put a little bit up here in the corners and then down. So it does depend on what kind of face shape you have to where you're going to place the contour. It is important because that's what's going to make or break your makeup and what will kind of look more natural. Blend. See how contour really does add color to your face as well. So when I do generally prefer a lighter foundation because once I add my contour, it really gives that whole dimension. Da-na-na-na-na-na. You're just going to tap your finger. Do a rooftop for your house and slide it down your nose. Just like that. And then tap them again. So you're picking up the product, go behind the ear on that jawline, feel that little corner there and slide it down the jawline. This is going to give you a more defined jawline. I guarantee it every time. Regardless if you've got a chubby chin or not, it will still give you a beautiful, defined jawline. Way more than what you previously had. And then we'll blend that out. Something in my eye. I'm going to show you a trick. This is my favorite product, the Pocket Palette. It's just like you can use it for contour, highlighter. You can use it for eyes. You can use it as lips. It's got 4 products in one little compact, but they're super pigmented. So really, really easy to use. That's the contour shade. Then you got the highlighter. You got the eyeshadow, which I love using this eyeshadow with the contour color. And then you got a beautiful little lip gloss down the bottom, which is super pigmented. It is amazing. Okay, again, we're going to go in with a setting spray. Spray, damp sponge. Can you hear that thunder? if you're in Perth, because I just realized that you're all over Australia. Okay, just go around the line here of that contour. This is where people get mistaken with contour and they go out and they look like they've got these whole contour lines. This is what you do. See how, we're going to fix this up as well, but see how here it's all kind of more blended into the face. Up here versus here, you can see those lines. Get real close. That's what blending it in, just on the edges. So you're holding the colour around the outside, but you're just blending in that contour. You know what's really funny? I used to watch my upline Stacey. She's massive in the States. And I was watching her for a really long time. And as I was watching her, this would have been probably mid last year, just before my wedding. And I was watching her and I was like, my God, her makeup just looks so good. Like, it looks amazing. And I was like, why can't I get it? So I went and spent a whole heap of money and brought a whole heap of products, and cheap ones as well, like in between $30 to $40, where I could have benefited from her sales, because when they're on sale, they're about that price anyway. And I ended up buying all these products and probably spent close to $100, and it wasn't working. And I couldn't work out why. I was like, why is it not working? Why can't I get the same makeup look as her? And it wasn't until I started with Unique, being very skeptical, because I was worried, because I tried so many brands, expensive brands, cheap brands, and nothing really worked. There was the odd product that would work, but I'm one of those people that I love buying one brand. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but I'd go and buy Revlon, or I'd go and buy Maybelline, or I'd go and buy L'Oreal, and not all of the products worked. One drop of the beauty oil with concealer. And then I realized it wasn't me after all that time. It just wasn't me. It was the products that I was using. And learning a couple of really simple techniques. So I'm just going to pop that just above the jawline, but below that contour. This is just going to lighten up that face area, but also it's going to blend out that contour down the bottom as well. We're going to place this underneath the eyes. You don't need a lot of product underneath the eyes, and blending this with the concealer and putting on your hand, you're in more control of how much product you're actually putting on your face. So I'm just going to blend this out, and this is super thin but really pigmented. A lot of people get it wrong with concealer because it's so thick in consistency that it ends up being cakey and thick and gross, and you're like increasing, and you'll get these concealer lines everywhere, and it's just because you need a lighter concealer. This is probably one of the most liquid concealers I've ever used, but blending it with the beauty oil thins it out even more, and it kind of gives it a natural glow all at the same time. So if you're not a highlight person, then this is perfect for you, because it's going to give that natural glow without it being sparkly. This is our concealer brush. This brush here is on sale. It's 30% off at the moment. So you use the concealer brush at the end there, and then this baby on the other side. This is the softest brush for your eyes in the whole entire world, and I never thought I would ever use a brush for concealer, because I'm like, that's not me. In fact, I used to use sponges for my foundation as well, because I was just a sponge girl. And now I've kind of moved into a combo of both, but look how well that blends out. It's defining that contour, making sure that that's super sharp underneath your jawline, but also blending it up a little bit, making it super smooth and blendable, so it's not so in your face. Blend, blend, blend. Okay, who's excited for these blush sticks? I'm nearly done, and we're going to move on to blush, and we're going to move on to eyes, and we're going to move on to lips. I am so excited. Blend that up your nose. and up into the forehead, making it shine so much more. See what I mean? How it gives that natural shine without it being sparkly. And you can't, like, it's not that you can see the concealer, it just gives a beautiful shine, and then with the contour as well. It's just amazing. I just love these products. I wish I could just literally give everyone these products because they are just so damn good. And the skincare, like, next level. I am a skincare person, used skincare for many, many years. In saying that, not a lot of the products were actually doing much for my skin. I don't like bagging brands. I'm not going to tell you what brands I was using, but they were pretty freaking expensive, and some of them from the EU and Europe, and they just didn't do anything until I started using this and drinking collagen, and now I'm actually getting results, and good results, not just crappy results. Just going to tap that underneath my eye. Look at that. It's so damn pretty. Da-na-na-na-na-na. What's everyone doing tonight? What's the plan? Have we had dinner yet? Or have we not? Are we going to have dinner? Dinner, dinner, dinner. Okay, blush stick, frosted grape. Who would have thought purple for a blush, right? I'm going to chuck this replay on Instagram as well. Maybe this is a really bad time for everyone. Okay, you don't need much of these products. Though I think with the frosted grape, I could probably go a little bit more. That's a really pretty color though. I'm going to go in with the sponge. That's actually really nice. It kind of goes into a pinkish kind of shade. I don't know. It's hard to say. I'm just tapping it. I'm trying not to move the product too much because otherwise I'll end up with too much product. Oh, I actually really like this. Frosted grape. That's really pretty. I like it. I like it a lot. It gives off that vibe, like, oh. And if you're wearing purple, which I am today, oh my goodness. I'm dropping stuff. If you're wearing purple, like on a purple day, like that is just going to make it glorious. Okay, we're going to go eyes. I dirtied my sponge. That's going to have to go in the wash. God damn it. Always the way. I'm going to do a little bit of highlighter. Still out of the pocket palette, so contour. And now highlighter. Wherever I've put that brush. I'm just going to use this one because I can't find my other one. Oh, there it is. Little bit of highlighter in my love. And we're just going to go just kind of on the blush, but just above it at the same time. This is just going to give you the perfect little shimmer. Again, if you don't like shimmer, just avoid it. The beauty oil is going to give you the shimmer that you want. It's just like a little bit of sparkle. But I'm exaggerated. I like a lot of sparkle. Put a little bit on your nose, anywhere where the light kind of touches. Just makes you shine and really highlights all those points on your face where you naturally highlight, like the chin, the nose, like you can see it right here, 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 here. I highlight a little bit there, and then I love highlighter on the side of my cheeks. Pretty. Okay, so Pocket Palette Highlight Contour. It's got the eyeshadow color in there as well. We're going to go in with this for our eyes. These are so creamy and dreamy and just beautiful, and they're not sticky at all. Like, you look here, it's not a wet feeling or anything. They're not sticky on the cheeks whatsoever. They are magic in a bottle and my favorite product. And I'm so glad that they've got new colors. Okay, Frosted Grape. Babe, can you come grab him? No, my Jenny's going to come get you. Dad has got him. Okay. We are just going to plant that on the eye. Oh my god, I love purple so much. Purple eyes is like my absolute favorite. You could do this with your finger. I can't because I got nails. Only reason why I'm not doing it. Otherwise I would. What an easy product, right? Like, eyes, lips, blush. To have one product in your little makeup box. Just blend it up a little bit. I like it, and I like it a lot. Love, love, love. It's giving a vibe. Just gonna go a bit darker on the outer corner. Oh, it's so pretty, guys. Like, that is so pretty. Okay, another hot tip. Grab that pocket palette again. Grab a small brush. Where are you? Grab that highlighter that we used before, pick that up, and just stamp it in the inner of the eye. Just blend it out a little bit. It's going to give you a little bit more of a lift in the inner corner. And a little bit of sparkle. Little bit of sparkle. I've actually got a dark purple eyeshadow that I might pop in the outer corner. Because this is just so pretty. I can't wait till I actually put it on my lips. They blend out so well. And as I said, you can use your finger. I just can't because I got nails. They're too long. I'll end up poking myself in the eye. Okay, who's in Perth and can hear that rain? It is insane. Okay, and then we're just going to blend it up. Like, completely uncomplicated. And I know you're all sitting there going, I can't do that. Yes, you can. I do consultations on my website and I literally guide you what you need to do. And it's just basic, simple makeup, like nothing too extravagant, nothing too major, just simple and easy. Perfecto. Grab that highlighter again, and we're just going to stamp it in the inner of the corner of the eye. Just to give it that sparkle. And really lift that whole inner of the eye. So pretty. Okay, let's grab that darker purple color that I was talking about. Whew. It is the color Credibilist. Come back. Just this one here. But I'm just going to do a little bit. Just a very little bit. Because this one here is super pigmented. Stamp it into your eye first, because you're going to have more control over it. Just like that. Okay, while that's doing its thing, I'm just waiting for my eyes to dry a little bit. Let's do lips. Let's do it. I'm so excited for this color. Oh, so creamy. Okay. Mm-hmm. And this is the same brush that I've used for my eyes as well. I like it. I like it a lot. Okie dokie blending brush. Super easy blending brush. Something that's a little bit thicker but more fluffy. And we're just going to blend this in. It's so funny because I've been looking for like a good purple, like a really good purple, and I think I finally found it. Okay, other side. super thick blending brush. Might need a little bit more purple. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. We're going to fix up with a little bit of concealer as well. When we're trying new colours, you just got to go with it. And just keep practicing, honestly. Super fluffy. We're just blending out that line a little bit more. Think. Where's that brush? See what I mean? I'm not a pro. Like, things can go wrong. I'm just learning tricks as I go, and that's what I teach. The stuff that I know. Normally what I would have done is put the darker corner in first. That definitely looks a lot better. Should we do under the eyes? Should we? I might. Yeah, why not? Just a little bit, and then I'm going to grab that concealer brush and just go and fix up those lines. Just like that, and then blend that out. Didn't pick up any extra concealer, just fixing up the lines around the eyes. Just like that. Okay. We're good. We're good. It's worked. Trial and error. Okay, eyebrows. Eyebrows. I'm going to do a really quick eyebrow tonight. We are not going to outline them. We're just going to go straight in with the position. I can't believe how much my eyebrows have grown. With Silly George, to the point where I actually think I need to trim them back a little bit in some areas because they are so freaking long. Brush that color through. grab an eyebrow gel and just brush the eyebrow gel through the eyebrows. It's just going to help them stay in place. If you don't have eyebrow gel, just use a little bit of hairspray. That works too. Surprisingly really well too. That eyebrow is always a little bit less than the other side. Slowly getting there, we're fixing it. Mascara, Quadra, the must, the need. It's just, you have to have it. It's double-sided, so you got two sides of the brush. It's not clumpy, and it's more of a wet formula so that you get that non-clumpy mascara look. It's X/Infused, so you're actually going to get length while you wear it. It's just my favorite all-time mascara. Don't pump it, whatever you do. I can't multitask, guys. I'm terrible at it when it comes to mascara. Like, so bad. Who else can do mascara and talk at the same time? Because I sure as hell can't. It's like my one flaw. Okay. We're done. We're done. We're finished. So, we have got serum foundation as our base. We then got the pocket palette for our contour and our highlight. We then have the blush stick for the purple for eyes, lips, and blush. We've obviously got eyebrows and concealer as well. And then Quadra mascara for the lashes. Now you could grab all of these and save 25% at the moment. This deal does not, like, it's literally a once a year opportunity. I say it because the complexion stuff when it comes to your face does not go on sale very often. So you can save 25% on this and get your whole face. What I recommend doing, because most people have a mascara, grab the mascara while it's on special if you want to, because you are going to save 20% on that as well. But I highly recommend getting a prime and set spray and just grabbing this as a bundle, because this is a primer, it's a set. You got the serum foundation, you got the pocket palette for contour, highlighter, you got the blush stick for literally lips, eyes, and blush. You've got a whole face full of makeup at chemist prices, and it's plant-based. Every single product is anti-wrinkle in some form or another, hydrating, but not wet and sticky products. Like, they are generally so good. So do recommend taking advantage of a sale. But in the meantime, thank you for being here. I'm going to go download this and check it over onto Instagram, and we will see you all tomorrow.